Welcome! In front of me I have a HUAWEI Watch 5 and I'm gonna show you some tricks you can use on this watch. Okay, first let's wake up the screen on our watch. To do it, press the crown button. And since we are on the home screen, I'm gonna show you the first thing, the lower button right here. Basically, it has two shortcuts on it. The first shortcut is just press, and the second shortcut is the double press. Will it work, double press? I probably won't work because we don't have the payment application. Okay, the single press opens this menu, and basically you can quickly launch some apps. And you can customize this menu, and I'm gonna show you how. To customize it, you need to open the settings, so press the crown button, tap on settings, and then scroll through the menu, through the settings, and look for the option called a button, and then tap on it. And here we have, like I said, press once and press twice. Press twice won't work until you add the payment application for it. Basically, it allows you to open the payment app to quickly pay for something like in a store and stuff like that. And the press once is the normal menu that appears right here in the corner of the watch. And we can customize this menu. To do it, scroll down, and here we have 3 apps, as you can see. And we can tap on one and changing to something from the list. It will open the list. You can look for the app you want to have on this menu, tap on it to select it, to have it right here. You can also reorder the apps. So if you tap on settings right here, you can change the order of the applications. So let's say I want the calculator to be the last. I can press and hold on it and then scroll or swipe it down to the bottom like this. You can also remove the apps. Let's say you want to have only 2 of them. You can tap on a button right here to remove it. And what else you can do? You can have only 1 if you want to, and you can have up to 3, so no more than 3. Okay, and once you're done adding the apps, you can tap on done. And once you're done customizing this menu and you press the button now, it will be changed and you can use it. And to use it, it's quite simple. Basically, you can scroll through it by using the crown button. And once you select some application, it needs to be highlighted by this circle going around it. Then you can press the lower button again to open the app. Quite simple and sometimes very useful. Another thing you can do on the home screen is to, or maybe not on the home screen, it basically applies to the whole watch, the whole system, but basically this menu, the recent apps menu, it allows you to jump between the applications that you used before. I don't know how many it keeps in this memory, but it keeps a lot of applications here, and I know for how long. But basically, let's say you had some application opened. Let's say you opened the, this temperature application, and you closed it by pressing the crown button. You went to home screen, you did something else. Let's say you opened the activity, and you're done, and you want to go back quickly to your temperature page, but you don't want to go to the menu again. You can simply press the crown button twice. It will open the recent menu, and here you can find the temperature app. It's in the memory. You can tap on it and it will be reopened. It works very well, for example, with settings. Let's say you go to some page in settings. Let's say I open the battery page and then close the settings. You can quickly back to that same page by opening the recent menu and opening the settings again. Usually the watch also remembers your previous page on settings, which is very annoying for me sometimes because I need to reopen settings a lot of times, and it brings me to the page I was on before. And the solution for it is basically closing this in the recent menu. So we can close this, the settings, and now when I open the settings, it will bring me to the, it will basically open the app and it will bring me to the main page of settings. Sometimes it's useful to remove the apps from this list, basically close them completely. You can also remove all of them by tapping on the bin icon, and I don't know if I mentioned it, but just to close one, you swipe up on it. Okay, now let's open the menu, the app menu, and here you can do a couple of things. You can display the names of the apps. So if you want to see the names of the apps under the icons, you can swipe down from the top of the screen. You will see this pop up, show app names, and when you release it, it will show the names of the applications. And if you want to hide them, you swipe down again, you will see hide app names, release it, and it will hide the names. You can also change the look of the menu. Basically, you can tap on list right here at the bottom, and we'll change it to the list look, if you prefer the list one. Or you can bring it back to hex grid, like this. Another thing is the gestures. So if you open the settings and go to the hand gestures, you can enable them here. I'm not sure if they're not disabled by default rather, but you can enable detect smart gestures, and this allows you to control some applications with the hand movements. It's useful, for example, for controlling the music. You can skip the songs and stuff like that by doing some hand gestures, and the gestures are the double tap with your index finger and the thumb, and the other one is slide with your thumb, slide forward. And of course you need to be wearing your watch on your wrist, otherwise it won't detect your movements, so it won't work just on the table. And as you can see here, we have the list of supported apps, and we have phones, so you can pick up and reject the calls by the gestures, alarm, and the music control, so if you want to control the music as well. And the last thing I want to show you is this sensor right here. Usually those watches don't have this sensor. This is quite unique for this watch, and it's quite useful if you want to quickly check your well-being, basically, or your pulse. You can press on this sensor with your finger. Sometimes it has problems with detecting it, at least for me. Maybe, I don't know, I'm just thick-skinned, but let's check again. Come on, catch it. Catch my finger. Oh, now it's working. Okay, and you will see the countdown usually when you press it, and you keep pressing it for about a minute, and it will basically get some stats for you, and you can check your current well-being. It will tell you if you have any abnormalities in your health. Abnormalities, my bad. So keep holding. Now it's getting my report. And it looks like everything is fine. And you can see some stats, I believe, here, yeah. Okay, and once you're done, you can press the crown button, of course. And that's about all. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video.